been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route. I leave a good line when I hit them.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, cause you're forcing nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that.
It's on alert.
Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in.
That's the gameplay. So here in the red zone, this is how you really run Levels Corner. You want to go ahead and put a flat out there in the red zone, okay? And then you're just gonna wait. Wait right here. This guy's not gonna be open. He's not gonna be open. He's not gonna be open.
Men gon' lie, women gon' lie.
All the guys that are all wide open, they're gonna get open because they're running left and right.
Open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great as far as time, but never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running in the shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Say, what you gonna do? Stop playing with me. Exactly. You're built like that.
This piece was constructed. Canceled the audacity to think derogatory thought about myself. I shall not wait, be patient, nor sit any longer.
I'm taking this a week's random spot. You know, it's been the block around from the
Pros, nigga.
Now here I come to get you.
Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drill, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking to me. Get out my way, little bit. So much stress on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drill, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drill, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with it, rockin' black clothes.
When I'm coming to get you, get your gun,
If you step to me, then people
get you, my nigga. And I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Attention. Said you was even living heartbroken. You just a reject who's non-profit and get it open. Went up and so many floated above the flood and ripped all even to the don't fuck up with me, nigga. I ripped up the juice seeds to knock up self-TV. When I'm with you, do the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. I'm not the good we roll. All those who pop out of this minute trying to go. Showed up like a
officially underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. This will help as they touch back and they will begin things at the 25. When I come to get you, here I come, nigga. And I'm coming to get you. But you run, nigga. And I'm coming to get you. We run, nigga. When I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Bitch, I'm coming to get you. You better run, nigga. When I'm coming to get you. Get your run, my nigga. I'm coming to get you. You better run, my nigga. And I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get
Brandon needs to go for this. Brandon makes it this move without my arms and legs. And plus my kids has a beat. That's why my freedom must be. Gonna keep me 10 toes and knees until I'm soaked up with cheese. Until my enemies choke the slow. Until my same bang force keep on showing.
They were dumb as hell.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
All this player got left. Little bigger car in the house.
Very first pass of the afternoon pick.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Nice play right there to stop it down the line. This defense continues to play in the first half. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you follow him in at varying levels. Because if you come every rep to the line of scrimmage, he brings nothing
So you can hit him some more. They say we vicious like pitch, so quick to get in your shit and switch and click on the trick. You like I'm loving this shit. We having fun with this one. You see the look on my son. He know what daddy done done. Done turn some tricks with some crunk. I got enough on the knee. And then if you like me, come beat me. Then if you don't come to me. You might be leaving the dump. Wrapped up and tucked in the cut. With the left step on the bus. We see your faces is racing. If you was to shoot your buck, we see you all tied up and cried out. But we still dirty stop and ride up and bumping out. It ain't no doubt. Hear me clap. What you shout? Light your mouth. Play up fine gangsta B and gangsta Weeze. And we out. And we out. I'd rather please you than tease you. Please don't make me deceive you. I believe instead of having you dead, I'd rather lyrically beat you. Have you heard me decide? And see some shame in your eye. And when your beat hits the street, you have to shit in the back. And you can't walk it away. But you make it a stake. Picked up by Travis Wood. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling the defense, thank you, a huge thank you. So they move the point, start out that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves. Maybe reward their defense a little bit. I'll put some points on the board on this one.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. First down at the 40 to throw now on first down. They'll drop this one down and mix it. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Nixon. It's long on the edge. He's inside the 10.
second down. From the gun again to Mitchell. And he's going to be blocked down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to. So the face mask moves him closer. And now first and goal. Gibson trying to punch it in. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as he started right around the line. It's definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own. Second and goal from the one. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on third down? Well, let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5. They'll take this one and for a touchdown. Take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone. And that's why offenses love that play down there because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. And the ball has to stay behind them. It's all about the top 3. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy speeding ahead, and he just hands it to you. You get a chance to take off and go before you even get to the time. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. They gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Anytime we turn, that's their chance to try and put points on the board. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down and bounce. Because they're very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good. On second down, Prescott again. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Travarius Ward. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. We'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years. I would agree with that totally. If you go and think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't you hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true to you, because there's times when you see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they? That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this one. And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. That's not a problem. Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Right back to him on first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
It's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. They'll need a big play here. We'll back to the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. The punt team knows this one's sent away. Going 37 yards there on the punt. take over with a new set of downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the interception last time on the side of the field. Certainly not what they want. So frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. Here, big spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over. Turn the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That's complete to the former Aggie, Joe Sternberger. And he'll be taken down before he works it past the 50. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. We'll have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Some inroads on this deficit before half. And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not. So that'll back them up 5. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds. 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Prescott on first down. And Prescott, his third interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Prescott down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. This one fielded at the 5. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. And this will be caught by Edwards. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
50 Cent, Mike, 50 Cent.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Play action now. Prescott going deep downfield for Ross. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charlie, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting it.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Cowboys swarm in, and it's blocked. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Brian Edwards. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Ross on the return. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. He may try and run for this. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
Prescott's pass.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, it's short. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 3rd down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Cleveland Farrell able to get him for a loss of about 3.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Prescott. Flushed out right, and he's going to go down again. Cleveland Farrell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
7.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. Now here's Ross. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down at the 40.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Prescott off play action. Steps away to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Bryan Edwards, 33 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Prescott. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.